Hello everybody. Do you know what that is? That is a DPF and a catalyst assembly. And the reason I'm showing you this is because that's a brand new one. And the reason that's a brand new one is 2017 through 2020 has a problem with them cracking in the OC, which is the oxidation catalyst. Soot builds up inside there, it actually gets a crack in it, and you will get the code P2002. And I want to go over what that is. So this is a brand new catalyst that I have to put on a vehicle. That is where the def injector goes. So let's go to the computer and I will show you exactly what is going on here with it. The TSB 212332. It actually supersedes the TSB 20-2272. And this is going to affect the 2017 through 20 Super Duties with the 6.7 that are built on or after May 13th, 2017. It's going to affect the 2015 through 2019 Transit with a 3.2 liter. And it's going to affect the 2018 through 2020 F150 with a 3.0 liter. I'm going to go over how this system works, and I'm going to give you part numbers for all of those vehicles. And basically, if you get its code P2002 in the PCM, it is basically due to a crack in the DPF substrate, which is the OC, the oxidation catalyst. And I'm going to go over how it works. Okay? You are going to have to replace the assembly if you get a code 2002. So let's go to the computer and let's go over the TSB. Let's go over how it works, okay? The 6.7 diesel engine allows a turbocharger. We're not even going to worry about the inlet pipe. Okay, we're going to look at the catalyst and particulate filter assembly. Contains oxidation catalyst converter, or catalytic converter, which is the OC. See? I'm going to show you what it's made of. The diesel particulate filter and the selective reduction catalyst is one assembly. There are two different designs for the catalyst particulate filter assembly. One for the F250, 350, and 450 pickup, and one for the 350, 450, 550 chassis frame models. The one that I have out there is for a cab chassis. The OC is a ceramic catalytic converter which oxidizes hydrocarbons, in the exhaust and generates heat for the DPF regeneration. The DPF is highly engineered silicon carbide wall flow catalyst that traps particulates. As soot gathers in the system, it begins to restrict the filter, and the filter needs to be periodically cleaned. The soot can be cleaned in two different ways: passive and active regen. Both methods occur automatically and require no action from the driver or operator. Passive regen occurs naturally as a result of normal driving operating conditions. During passive regen, the exhaust constituents temperature are at an appropriate level where some soot can be reduced or oxidized, basically burned off, cleaning the filter. Okay. The active regen is when the PCM tells it to, when there's not enough passive regen occurring due to the driving pattern. In the active regen, the DPF is cleaned by raising the exhaust temperature to a point where the soot is burned away. After it is burned off, the exhaust temperature and back pressure fall back to normal levels. This is how it's supposed to work. Okay? I've already been over the SCR with, what the DEF fluid is. The exhaust fluid is 32.5% solution of urea and deionized water. It basically just turns everything that's injected into the exhaust fluid and to split into carbon dioxide and ammonia. The ammonia and nitrogen oxide pass over the catalyst, and reduction reaction takes place, and the ammonia and NOx are converted to nitrogen and water. That's basically what's going on in there. Now, let me go over the TSB. Okay. 2015 through 19 Transit 3.2, 2018 through 2020 F150 3.0, 17 through 20 Super Duty 6.7. You're going to get 6.7s built on May 13, 2017 or after. The 2015 through 19 Transit, equipped with the 3.2. 18 through 20 F150, equipped with the 3.0. May exhibit an illuminated malfunction indicator lamp with diagnostic trouble code 2002 stored in the powertrain control module. This may be due to a crack in the diesel particulate filter substrate. Correct the condition, follow the service procedure steps to replace the DPF and reprogram the PCM. Okay, it's not hard to replace them. They're heavy, but it is not hard to replace. And here is your part numbers. Okay. Catalyst particulate filter assembly. This is for the 17 through 19 Super Duty for the pickup. That is your part number. Assembly for the 17 through 19 Super Duty cab chassis. That is your part number. Particulate filter assembly for the 2020 Super Duty pickup. Part number. Particle filter assembly for the 2020 F Super Duty chassis cab. Part number. Exhaust nuts. Part number. Then we scroll down. If you have an F150, diesel particulate filter assembly. Part number. DPF to exhaust gasket, exhaust bolts, DPF to turbocharger nut. These are all your parts list. Here's your transit parts list. Filter assembly. Steering gear mounting bolts. Let me scroll down. There we go. There's your part numbers. Now, warranty. I'm doing a cab chassis. Oh, let's see here. 2017 through 6.7. Retrieve DTCs, replace the particulate filter assembly, reprogram the PCM. It is 2.3 hours. And for a transit, it's 4.1 hours. Nice. Service procedure. Check for the DTCs. Is it the only DTC stored in the PCM? In my situation, yes. Proceed to step 2. Replace the catalyst on particulate filter assembly. Refer to Workshop Manual 30900. After you're done installing it, for Ford Super Duty vehicles only, reprogram the PCM using the latest software level and appropriate Ford diagnostic scan tools. And then I got to clear all the catalyst and all that good stuff. But yeah. Let me go back to this part list and I'll hold it here for a minute. If you have a transit, there's the transit part list. If you need to pause, go ahead. There's the F150 parts list. You're going to need all that stuff. And then here's the Super Duty parts list. Remember, you got pickup, cab chassis, pickup, cab chassis. And your exhaust nuts and bolts and all that stuff. So remember, if you have a P2002 in your 2017 through 2020, built May 13th, 2017, on or after, you're going to have to replace the catalyst system. If yours is newer, like a 2020, hopefully you're still under warranty. I think that would be replaced under warranty. If you got a 2017, you're probably out of warranty unless you got an extended warranty. But if that code is present, you are going to be replacing the assembly, and that's what you saw at the beginning of the video, was the catalyst assembly. It's easy to do on the F450, but it's heavy. So I hope this TSB helps you out. I hope that code, if you get that code, if you have other codes, diagnose the other codes as well. But if you have that code, you're going to have to get it replaced. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.